brand new show called Indie Artist Video Music Show. New music brought to you by LN Soul TV. Great music and new artists and established artists. Only on LN Soul TV, where you can expect music like this.
Got me going somewhere else, and you can say that I can try with you. I really hope you're doing well.
What we got is too good for distance. These new laws.
But somehow, trust me, I got next.
So she dey do me, yo. I just like the way she dey.
Same, no, there's nothing I won't do. Tell me, can I get a minute with you, baby? You look so good to me.
You take me to that other place. Wanna spend forever and a day showing you how.
The excellent Indie Artist Video Music Show with your hosts, Antony B. Williams, Esther Austin, and KJ. If you would like your video showcased on the TV show, contact us at info@lnsoulradio.com or 07956 533 907. The Indie Artist Video Music Show, coming soon.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hello.
Hey. How are you doing?
I am amazing.
You look amazing, and that's the good thing. Listen, thank you for coming on the show. Really is most appreciated. Thanks a lot, yeah?
Oh, no doubt. Thanks for reaching out.
Yeah. It's all good. So, Mr. Carlos is just going to give you a brief synopsis, a little bit about your life, just a little bit, just to start, and then we get into the interview. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Carlos, over to you.
Okay. Welcome to the show. First I'm going to say Miss She Did It Again is a talented music producer, audio engineer, rapper, singer, songwriter, and vocal arranger from Cleveland, Ohio. Currently residing in New York City, Miss She Did It Again has been growing and producing quality music for 19 years and counting.
Hey,
Yeah.
very good.
19 years in the business.
19,
Going strong.
going strong. How are you, Miss She Did It Again?
Like I said, I'm amazing. I mean, it's a beautiful day here in New York City, so, I mean, you can't complain with that, right? Good weather.
Yeah, was it the floods there at one point?
Yeah, it didn't affect my area. I'm in Queens,
Okay.
but like in the city, certain areas of Brooklyn, the Bronx, it was pretty bad. In Jersey, too.
Okay, but you're okay, obviously.
Yeah, I was good. It was just a lot of rain and lightning, but I woke up and it was like nothing happened at all.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I want to talk about Miss She Did It Again. You remember, I did the trailer and got it totally. Let's move on. We don't even mention it because it was poor. It was totally off. I'm telling you, I got the name totally wrong. Where did Miss She Did It Again come from?
So you know how when you're a producer, because you have to kind of have a name, and I think it was back, and this goes back like to 2006, and I was like, what is it? And like I was playing beats for like friends and homeboys, and we do music, and every time it was like another track that was fire, it was like, man, you did it again. And I was like, how can I play on that, add the female aspect of it? And I was like, you know what, she did it again. So that's where that came from. And then when I actually started releasing music, I just put the Miss She Did It Again, just to give it a little extra distinction, and not to be like confused with Britney Spears or anything like that. So
Well, they're not going to get that wrong. They're not going to did it. I tell you what, when I did the trailer for the show, do you know what I said? Yeah, MZ. That was it. Wasn't good. It really wasn't good. So, Miss She Did It Again. You are a producer, songwriter, engineer, you know, all these qualities you have. Tell us how you actually got into the business. How did you get in?
Well, this goes back like 20 years. I mean, and even before that, I'll just give like a quick like childhood rundown. But like grew up in a musical family. My mom is an amazing singer. I grew up singing in the church and played piano growing up. So it's just like I had the musical thing, and I started writing poetry like in high school. And by the time I got to college, I met this guy who I've never seen anymore since that time. I wish I could find him because I kind of thank him for this. But
his name is
Christopher Hicks. That's his
Christopher
name. He used to go
Hicks.
by Smith. That was his rap name back then.
Well,
but,
we get all the listeners, so he's probably listening.
He was from Memphis, so because we met when I was in college, University of Memphis, and he had a beat machine, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, you want to try it out?" And I just started messing around, but it came to me really quick. And he was like, "Wait, how'd you get that?" I'm like, "I don't know." And from there, it just grew. Like I found that same beat machine when I went home for the summer, got a keyboard, and I just started making tracks, making beats, and it basically grew from there. So like the following year, I met a partner of mine who happens to be in a music video I just shot for Like This.
It wasn't the one you dissed. I mean, I don't want to give too much away about the video.
Yes, it's funny. He jokes to me like, "Oh, you made me the sucker in the video." I was like, "Well, I didn't come up with the treatment." It's like it wasn't my idea, but he played it to perfection. But that's my guy. And so he had like all this music equipment and like a studio. He had like rappers he was working with, and they needed a female artist. So I fit right in. So we started making songs from there, and it's just been basically history ever since. I've never really stopped, doing music. But I'm at this point now that I'm really actually, although look, I'm a hesitant person to be in the spotlight. I do prefer the background. I prefer to be behind the scenes.
Why is that? Why do you think that is? Why is that?
You know what? I've always been that way. People don't believe me now, but I'm like, I'm shy. And they're like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "No, yes, I am."
Was the artist to come over and say she's shy?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. But I can play it well sometimes. But
yeah, you play it well.
It's with the pandemic, it kind of gave me that space and time to really just write and create. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make some music, and I'm just gonna put this music out there, even if it is me as the artist. And there we go. So here we are today.
Okay. Mr. Carlos?
Yeah, no, it's good.
No, it's fantastic. No, you're sorry. You're gonna say something?
No, I'm just saying. Look, you're 19 years in the business, and she's telling us how she started.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got the musical talent already by the sounds of it, and all you've done is develop it and have time to nurture it.
Yeah.
That time is giving you time to nurture and come through. And to me, you say you're shy, but you come across very confident. You don't come across shy at all. You're shy, mate. Oh God,
just imagine people that are really shy. Damn.
You live long enough, you can play stuff off better, I guess.
Very good. I love that. I've listened to some of your tracks. In fact, I've listened to all of them. They're fantastic. But it's not just music. You do quite a lot of instrumentals. Because I was listening and I went, hold on a minute. This is another instrumental. Do you actually make beats for other artists as well as yourself? How does that work?
Yeah, so I definitely, obviously I make music for myself, but there's a lot of artists that I've worked with in California, Lavelle Streets, J.M. Castillo, great up and coming independent artists, Grimm, like some amazing artists. And so I've done a lot there. I've also worked with artists in Memphis, independent artists. I enjoy working with independent artists because it's that same grind that we're all on. So it just makes me feel like I'm contributing to building good music because it's music I can believe in too. And I've also composed music for some TV and film things, like MTV programs, some other cable programming. And that's actually something I want to get more into is really on that sync TV licensing side, because there's some amazing music you find just shazamming while you're watching shows. Like, wow, I never even heard of this person. And sometimes the song can be like 5 years old and you're like, wow, like what is this? So that I love the timeless effect of music that way. So instrumentals definitely, I probably make more instrumental music than anything, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I know you're a singer. Obviously, you make your beats with your partner as well. You collaborate quite well. Now, I know you're a singer, but I've got on here, and this was in your bio, you're a rapper as well. What you got loads of bars? What? You want to have a competition with me or something?
I heard you drop a little something earlier. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you heard me drop that. Yeah, you ready? You ready for me? We got some surprises for you a bit later. So you're a bit of a rapper as well, yeah?
Yeah, and you know what, to be honest, I tell this to people all the time. I actually enjoy rapping. I just haven't done it as much, but I'm actually about to do a lot more of it going forward. So there are some things I'm working on, more in that kind of like the conscious rap lane, but with some nice like harder beats and some smoother beats too. But I'm definitely gonna unleash that. I did a little bit on this last project on Higher. That's really the only song I rapped on that specific project. But yeah, so I like to rap. It's actually easier for me to rap. Singing is really hard for me sometimes because I'm so critical. I'm so hard on myself. So I'm like, I hate it. You know what I mean? Like I can sing something, I hate it, and it'll take me a minute. Or if I get it and I'm like, I like this, then I can't touch it because I don't know if I'll ever get to it. And yeah, I saw that. It is a picture of a London bus in the background.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could see that. I was like, oh, hold on a minute, what the hell is going on there?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure that was in my shot.
I was going to say, was that on purpose? You know what? We're coming on. I'm going to put this London bus in the background because I know I'm going to be on with these London radio DJs. Yeah, go.
This is like one of my favorite like pictures, and this is my studio space at my home. So London has a special place to me because it's actually the first place I ever went to out of the country when I was in high school, senior high school. Okay. And our choir, like every other year, they would go somewhere out of the country to sing with like the orchestra. So I was singing with my choir in high school in London, which was an amazing experience, and I've loved it ever since. And I've been back a few other times since then. So, I mean, it's definitely a place I love to hang out, have fun.
Yeah. Well, you can tell because you got the London bus. I swear that was arranged because we were coming on to interview you.
I promise I'm not taking it down when we get off.
I'm finished now. Take that down. Take it down. And she has an interview in Paris. And then next week, the Eiffel Tower at the back.
Okay, she's mixing and blending.
Okay. No, that's fantastic. So you rap. Do you rap on your, I know obviously you're a rapper, but do you do a combination? Do you rap and sing? I suppose what I'm saying to you, I know you do, I've listened to your songs and you've done I haven't got it unfortunately, but I know you have rapped over one or two of your songs and it's very good, very inspirational. But I think the majority, this is just me and you can correct me if I'm wrong, listening to your music, the majority of your songs are soft, sensuous soul. You know, it's from the soul, your mind, your body, and your soul. It's very smooth. So is that the kind of route you always wanted to go down, or is it you just want to be a hardcore rapper?
You know what? Like I started writing poetry, so I guess when you come from the poetry aspect, you can kind of make poetry what you want because you can write poems about love, you can write poems about politics, you know, you can write poems about anything. And so that kind of turned that poetry into raps, you know, over beats. And it kind of just depends lately, but this music like more recently has just the feel, I've been in that space, like you said, the more sensual, soulful, sexy space. That's been the space I was in. So I just go with what's coming to me. You know what I mean? Like if I'm feeling it, I'm rolling with it. But like I said, I got some new stuff coming out and it's almost completely different than what I'm doing right now. So I'm kind of excited about that. But I kind of go with my vibe, my energy, and what's meaningful to me at the moment, I guess, if you want to call it like that. Yeah.
And how do you write? Is it something that you get inspiration from? You know, you have a light bulb moment on the top of your head and, oh my God, I've seen them, they're kissing down the street, this couple, I'm going to write about them kissing. Is it that, or do you just put pen to paper and start working? How do you actually write your songs as a songwriter?
It's probably a combination of that, because sometimes it's definitely from experience, pulling from feelings and emotions I felt that I feel, oh, you know what, I can write about that. I'm feeling that right now. And then other times my friends will talk about things or situations, and I can resonate. It resonates with me in a way where I'm like, you know what, that would be dope concept. Let me write about that. It could be a stranger, kind of to your point, seeing someone, or even just making I think I wrote a song one time, making eye contact with someone that you might even think is attractive, and you never speak to them, but you can. In my mind, I have a good imagination. Like I could create like a whole story scenario based on just that. Yeah. And then other times it's the music itself. Like when I write to my own music, it's usually the chords, something about it just kind of hits that frequency inside me, and it just like boom. And then I just start writing whatever I feel in that moment. And sometimes those are the best songs that come out.
And I suppose because with your partner, he's a producer as well, when you've got that moment when that song hits you, do you go to him and collaborate, obviously, because he's your partner, and then he puts the instrumentals to your vocals, or do you have a number of instrumental tunes that you say, my vocal talent, my new song will fit that particular genre?
Good question. Sometimes he'll just send me stuff just to see, and I'll have I have like a lot of his music that I can just go to. Because recently, one of the songs I rapped to, it was a beat he sent me like 3 or 4 months ago, and I was like, wait, because I wrote something, and I was like, wait, this can go with this, and it did perfectly. And other times, it's just really when I'm just producing myself. And it hits me. Sometimes that hits me sooner than someone else. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like if somebody has to really get that right frequency for me to be inspired to write.
Okay, well, I've got to say, we've got a couple of surprises for you today. You know, we always do this with our artists. We don't tell them. We just surprise you.
I was waiting for something.
You can tell I'm that kind of guy. I can't help it. It's in my blood. But I want to move on to your first song. We're going to play it now, and it's Like This. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Like This is, well, in the scheme of the project. Like This fits in a space where it's that beginning of romance. You're really starting to really like someone. You're probably in that infatuation stage, maybe teetering on love, and it's giving you all the feels and the butterflies. And Like This is an expression of what that makes you feel, like how you got me feeling like this, like, you know, like that.
Okay, all right, so if you'd like to introduce your song, we will play it right here on LN Soul Radio. I might as well say LN Soul Radio and TV. Did you see that trailer?
Yes.
Oh, we're moving way for. Oh, you're actually in the trailer as well. So
I appreciate that.
It's a good video. Okay, if you'd like to introduce it, we'll play it.
All right, we'll check out Like This, one of my favorite songs on my latest project, That Other Place. And I hope it gives you that same feeling that it gave me when I wrote it.
You're a poem I like to read. You're a song I like to sing. You're a melody I like to play. my heart beats for you. What we gonna do with all this? What your lips gonna do with my kiss? How you got me feeling like this? How we find a love like this? What we gonna do with all this? What your lips gonna do with my kiss? How you got me feeling like this? How we find a love like this? Yeah, my candy tastes so sweet. Yeah, my kryptonite, you make me weak. You're my words when I can't speak. You take me to that other place. Wanna spend forever and a day showing you all of the ways. My heart beats for you. My heart beats for you. What we gonna do with all this? What your lips gonna do with my kiss? How you got me feeling like this? How we find a love like this? What we gonna do with all this? What your lips gonna do with my kiss? How you got me feeling like this? How we find a love like this?
Hey.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, what if I was your man and I was in that video and I wasn't playing your man and that guy was manhandling me, there'd be a bit of a problem. Mr. Carlos.
Yes, most definitely. You know, and your friend was the one being dragged off.
So, man,
I wouldn't want to be that guy.
Okay, absolutely fantastic song, fantastic video. You know, I like these kind of videos that actually tell a story. Was that what you were looking to do with your video? Yeah,
Absolutely. My cousin works for a production company in Memphis called MML, and I asked her, I didn't want to think too much on this one. I was like, you know what? Let's figure something out. Let's make it one of those, kind of give it that 90s feel video, just to bring it back, tell a story. And she came up with that, and I was more than happy with the result.
Listen, absolutely fantastic. What is what you up to next? What's the next project for you?
So I'm gonna probably shoot at least one more video, maybe two.
Oh, please!
For this project.
Will we get the exclusive in the UK?
Absolutely.
Oh, hey,
Definitely
you didn't even hesitate. You didn't dither. You just said absolutely. So we're happy with that. That was smooth. Yeah.
So probably Higher is the next video I'm going to shoot off the project, and then from there I'm going to segue into a tease project. It's literally going to be called The Tease, which it's almost like shorts, like interludes. You know how sometimes you'll hear an interlude and you're like, oh, you wish it was a whole song, and sometimes those are the best ones. So I'm kind of doing kind of an EP of interludes.
Yes.
Which will transition, and that'll be kind of more of the mixing of the rapping and singing. And then the next bigger project, though, will be my rap project. So that's down the line.
I look forward to that. Yeah, because we're going to have a wrap off. Anyway, that's one. Listening on the radio, just turned away. Not good. Okay. You also have written for TV shows, or am I correct?
Just like instrumental type music, like licensing type stuff. Yeah,
so you go right across the board. You're not just doing your own music, you're not just working with other artists as well, you're actually kind of moving into the TV side of things as well.
Yes. And that's really the space I want to stay in ultimately, where I can just create and put this on the show.
Okay, yeah, love that. Hey, well, we're opening up a TV kind of thing. We could probably get together and collaborate.
I'm all for it.
yeah, love that. Okay, I want to move on to your next song. It's called, is it Faucets?
Yeah, faucet, like literally like the faucet, wet.
Okay, tell us how that all came about. We're going to play that, and then we're going to play a couple of games with you, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, tell us about that.
Faucet, so that was on a project I did last year. Like I said, the pandemic kind of put me into that space, and that was one of the first ones that really stuck out to me. It just, I don't know, that one I wrote it like a rap, and I did rap on that song actually, but I just like the creativity of making it sexy and having like a few bars mixed in there. So it's just one of those sexy joys. That's really all I can say. But it is one of my favorites.
It is a sexy joint. Great picture as well. Sorry, I couldn't find anything else, so apologies.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I took the picture, right?
Yeah, you did. Okay, if you'd like to introduce that one, I'll play. It's just your picture, so there you go.
Oh, sure. Well, check out Faucet, sexy vibes, a little rap, a little singing, a little harmonies. Let's go.
Okay.
She did it again. I need some of that magic, no bad habits. Just I gotta have it. Go out, no savage. Just hats and rabbits. Abracadabra. All it takes is one touch to put a spell on me. Yeah, I'll be your freak and double as your fantasy. All I see is me on you and you on me. Times infinity. Twin flames. Yeah, babe. I love when you do that thing, no Lauren. Tongue-tied language like we foreign. Got me more than wet, yeah, it's pouring. Let your love rain down, yeah, it's storming. Yeah, it's storming. See the lightning, thunder, 7 wonders. Plus one, that's us. I love our world. Lightning, thunder, 7 wonders. Plus one, that's us. I love our world. You be like, whoa, I be like, yo. You make me go past the flow and into the rhythm. I beat to your drum, my strings you strum. I'll be the conductor, can you take direction? Come drink from my waters, yeah, I'll quench your thirst. If you got it bad, then I got it worse. There's no competition, but who's coming first? Standing ovation, bring the encore. We bust a bus, now give me some more. We up on the ceiling, yeah, that's how we be. We so interstellar, there's no gravity. With you I feel free, there's no make-believe. Cause we are the magic, ain't no fantasy. With you I woke up to a dream, never ending. Love scene when the rain's pouring down and let me hear the sound. Lightning, thunder, 7 wonders. Plus one, that's us. I love our world. Lightning, thunder, 7 wonders. Plus one, that's us. I love our world.
What a tune. Let's bring you back. Yeah, what a fantastic tune. What a fantastic. Yeah, I heard a bit of the rap there as well. Yeah. Love that. Okay. Listen, it really is most appreciated having you on the show today. It's good to have artists that, you know, a lot of people don't really know, and you introducing a couple of your songs. You're going to be on our video show as well, so hey, it's too late. I've already put it on. Hey, sorry. I'm not sorry, actually, because you're a fantastic artist. Just got to tell you that. But yeah, so the first thing we're going to do with you, just to wrap it up, we call it the wrap off. You ready for this?
Ready as I'm going to be right now.
Okay, right. You know, we've got it's called Freestyle Friday. Here we go. Freestyle Friday on LN Soul Radio. So how it works is I want you to do a little bit of a rap if you want to sing. I know you prefer rapping. It's entirely up to you. You just give us 1 or 2 bars, and then what I'll do is I'll try and come in and do some messing all up, really. That's just what I do. Do you want a song behind it, or you are okay? Do you want to do a cappella? It's entirely up to you. Or do you want to hear a tune? Here's a tune.
Let me see.
Bit of Mystic Soul Child, but the instrumental.
Is it playing?
Right, it's coming up now.
Oh, okay, I was just like, wait a minute.
There it is. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Unless you just want to do a bit of a cappella. Unless you want to do that.
Whatever, it's cool. I'm just catch the vibe for a second.
Okay.
I'm just chilling with Antony and Mr. Carlos in the NYC to the UK. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining and I'm grinding and can't nobody stop it. So what you got? Let me hear that drop. Oh.
Oh, okay.
I set you up. It was the alley-oop. I set you up.
I missed it all out. Listen, didn't I tell you I was no good? You were doing so well. I was well into your vibe then, and then you just put me in, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to say.
Be ready.
I should be. All right, do you want to do a bit more, and then I'll come right back in?
All
okay,
right,
go.
Let's see, do conversations turn to contemplations of where the words will come relations? So let's unite our nations and put it on the radio station. Let me hear that. What we listening to?
Antony B and Mr. Carlos, you're on the go. You know we just flow, and you know how it go. Mr. Carlos, Antony B on a tippy toe, and I listen to my lyric. You know them my flow. How it goes, how it goes, how it goes. I don't really know. It's from my head to my toe. Antony B, you know I just got the flow. I just know. Over to you. I just know. Miss,
she did it again for the win, and don't make me say it again.
Yeah. That was all right. I was feeling the vibes. I thought you do things different on LN Soul Radio. Did you enjoy that?
Absolutely. This has been a great experience. I really appreciate you having me on the show for sure.
Okay. It's the Freestyle Friday with Miss She Did It Again, and she definitely did it again because she was absolutely fantastic. Mr. Carlos, shall we just do this or shall we just forget it?
We can do it.
Oh, do you want to do it? Okay, this is our final thing. Right, ready for this? We're crazy. Don't worry, it's going to be edited. It's going to look really good. Okay, right. This is called, I'm going to do it in, because I used to be a TV presenter. So, ready for this? This is called the Quick Fire Minute. 1 minute round. And how it actually works, Miss She did it again is we give you a couple of questions and we want the answers to the questions. So how this actually works, if I said to you, who do you prefer, a cat or a dog? What do you prefer?
Dog.
There you go. That's how it works. So
Got it.
this is the second time we've done this. So honestly, if it all goes pear-shaped, we are so sorry. Okay, so
Let's have some fun.
we're going to give the Mr. Carlos. I'm going to start. Or you
Sure.
start.
I start. Okay.
Okay, you start
All
off,
right, so
and then
this is-
Okay, ready?
All right, we're going to go straight in. So this
Okay,
is the minute.
go.
This is going to be the minute fire round. And the first question is, what do you prefer, clubbing or do you like wine bars?
At this point, wine bar.
Wine bars, okay.
Okay, all right.
That was close.
What do you describe yourself as, an introvert or an extrovert? An introvert or an extrovert?
Intro extrovert. Introvert most of the time.
Okay.
Okay,
Mr.
question 3. If you, as in a restaurant, and the food was not good, would you bite your lip, or would you demand that they cook the food again, or would you ask for a refund?
Oh, see, I don't do the cooking again is dangerous. I'll have to go with refund on that.
Okay.
If it's that bad, refund.
Okay, right. I didn't know your dating situation, so I know it now. So before you were dated, before you were married, who did you used to go for? Light skin guys or dark skin guys? Light skin guys or dark skin guys?
You know, I really have no preference, but you know what? Today I'm gonna say dark skin.
Hey,
Okay.
okay,
Give her a round of applause.
hey, and that is our 1 minute quick fire round. I tell you what, we try. I tell you, you know this TV station's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
That'd be nice.
Before we go.
I see the vision.
We need to ask you the last question.
Oh, what's the last question?
Which artist do you prefer, Faith Evans or Mary J.
Oh.
Blige?
Oh,
That's cool, because those are two of my favorites.
Murphy did it again. I'm going. You're on your own on this one.
Yo, if I have to choose, because
Yeah.
I've sung both of their songs, but I'm gonna have to go with Mary J.
Hey,
Okay.
I love Faith.
Fantastic. All right, listen, thank you very much for
Most
coming on the show. It really, did you have fun? 'Cause
Yes,
that's what we
I had a
do
lot
here.
of fun. This was
Yeah,
great.
we try and do things different. We just don't want to be stiff and tell us a bit about yourself. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Goodbye. It's a Friday Night Mayhem show, so we do things different. But thank you so much for coming on the show. Really most appreciated. You know, I've got all your digits now, all your information. I'm so sorry. You're going to get loads of messages from me now.
No, it's cool. Let's work. Let's collaborate. I'm all for it.
Let's work. Yeah, let's work together. Because, you know, you've been working on a few TV stuff as well. So we can work together on that. Yeah.
For sure.
But listen, really thank you, Miss She Did It, again, for coming on the show. You definitely did it on LNSO Radio, where Neo Soul R&B and Chat, you like the segue, lives. And you take care, look after yourself, have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll speak to you, and Mr. Carlos will speak to you real soon. Yeah.
All right, thank
You
you.
all do the same. Thank you so much. Much love.
Yeah, much love back,
Blessings,
baby.
tough love.
Much love
All
back.
right.
Okay.
Until the next time.
All
Yeah,
right, sis.
toodle pip, tally ho, young lady.
So here they are.
Okay, take care. All right. We're so crazy. Okay, thank you. All right, this is let's go. We're just crazy.
No, we've done. Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely. So this